And now, as this long Chuseok rolls around, prices seem to be on people's minds, with all the traditional gatherings set to take place. Amid this, September inflation is in the 2% range. For more on this, our Kim Do-yeon is in the studio with us. Welcome back, Do-yeon.
Good to be here.
So, Do-yeon, first of all, let's go over with the overall inflation rate. The latest data shows it at 2.1%. Could you elaborate?
Right. As you said, the latest data from Ministry of Data and Statistics shows that the consumer price index rose by 2.1% in September compared to the same month last year. Now, this figure marks a return to the 2% range, as we spoke about, after a temporary dip in August, which officials attributed to a one-off mobile phone discount promotion. Take a listen.
While the rate of price increases for agricultural, livestock, and fishery products has slowed due to measures aimed at stabilizing public livelihood for Chuseok, it appears the situation is influenced by processed food prices remaining high and the conclusion of telecommunication fee discount.
Processed food prices climbed more than 4% in September, with coffee in particular surging over 15%. Prices of livestock goods rose by more than 5% and fishery products by more than 6%, further slightly driving inflation.
So as the Deputy Minister said, Prime Minister said the government has made efforts to control food prices heading into the holiday, which seems to have worked. What was done exactly?
Right, we're going to roll back the clock for 2 weeks now. They had prepared for this. The government announced a comprehensive set of measures, then described as the largest on record to stabilize livelihoods. To directly address food prices, it supplied a record 172,000 tons of 21 key holiday items like apples, pears, and beef. That's 1.6 times the usual amount. A budget of 90 billion won has also been allocated for nationwide discount promotions, offering up to 50% off on major agricultural and fishery products for businesses. 43.2 trillion won in new funding is being supplied to small and medium-sized enterprises. And to ease travel cost burdens, highway tolls will be waived for 4 days with discounts of up to 40% on KTX return train tickets.
Now, one big thing about prices is that, as we all know, people will gather for big meals at homes, at charet tables. How are the prices looking this year? Right.
So, according to the Korean Agro Fisheries and Food Trade Corporation, the average cost to prepare a traditional charet table, which is the ancestral right table, has actually seen a slight decrease. The cost is just under 200,000 Korean won, or about $150, which represents a 1.8% drop from last year. This is being attributed in part to the government's, as we spoke about, supply management efforts for key agricultural and livestock products in the run-up to the holiday, which helped the overall price of the specific basket of goods required.
Now, Do-yeon, I know you went out to a market to meet and hear their voices. What did they have to say?
Right, on the ground, it could be a little mixed, right? Vendors I spoke with reported that businesses has been kind of slow. They cited two main reasons: high prices for certain items and reduced foot traffic due to the extra long holiday. Here's what one had to say.
Business is bad. Fruit prices are so high that not many people are coming. And because the holiday is long, I wonder if people went traveling abroad. They're just not coming to the market.
And shoppers largely agreed with that sentiment, noticing price hikes on specific aisles.
Things like meat don't seem to have a big price difference, but I think vegetables and fruit have gone up a bit compared to usual.
Do-yeon, now, are there any more further discounts that the government is providing?
Right, and the initiatives, they continue to ease burden on shoppers and support smaller vendors. The government is running a promotion at traditional markets. From yesterday until October 5th, consumers who purchase domestic agricultural, livestock, and fishery products can receive a rebate of up to 30% of their purchase amount. This is given back in Onuri gift certificates with a cap of 20,000 won per person. The goal is to provide direct relief for consumers while also boosting businesses for small merchants during the holiday period.
All right, Do-yeon, thanks for coming in tonight. I'll see you after Chuseok.
All right, have a good holidays.
You too.